Hey everybody, and welcome back to Fat E's Barbecue. I'm Eric Cantu, and that big whiff of smoke means we are ready to start cooking up our next video. This time, we're gonna be coming up with some spatchcock chicken. The first time that I'm gonna be doing that on this Lone Star grill. I'm curious to see how it's gonna perform. Again, the fire started, we're ready, let's get rocking. So we're gonna try this spatchcock chicken today. I've got 3 birds that I'm gonna cook up today. I've never done it before on the Lone Star Grill, so it's gonna be a test for it, and we'll see how it performs. So pretty much the way this cook is gonna go, it's almost gonna be the way the turkey was a long time ago. I'm just gonna kind of cut it up and put some butter underneath the skin along with my chicken rub. Again, this is some Bollner's. I don't know if you can see that right there, Bollner's chicken rub. I love to use everything Bollner's, and I'm gonna do one of my chickens is gonna have Uncle Chris on it. So 2 are gonna be with chicken rub and 1 with Uncle Chris. I've never done it before on the Lone Star Grill, and I'm pretty curious to see how it's gonna work out and how the temperature maintains. We're gonna be cooking in the main chamber this time. I've already got the fireboard on there, and I'm gonna try to get the flame to be around, or the temperature to be around 325. I think that's where I wanna cook to try and get a little bit of a crispier skin. So fireboard's already on there, fire's lit. Let's start prepping up the chicken. All right, so first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just use a bunch of butter here. Yes, I love butter. So we're gonna go ahead and put this bowl here. And it's gonna be pretty much the way I did the turkey, where you just put a whole bunch of this in there. Actually, let me just take off the top here and just put a little bit in there like that. And I just kind of mix it in with the butter. And again, I just kind of do it to smell. Just kind of mix this chicken rub with it, and you can smell it. If it smells too, for lack of better terms, if it smells too buttery, you need more chicken rub. And if it smells too salty, you're probably gonna need some more butter in there to even it out. So now, that's good for now. I'm gonna go ahead and set this to the side because I've got to get these chickens ready. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna cut the spine out of this guy, okay? I don't know if you can see here, but I'm gonna start cutting right along the butt line there, and I'm gonna work my way all the way up to the top. And you wanna have yourself a good set of shears. So let's go this way now. Let's get this guy. And be careful, because you know, these things are sharp and the chicken gets slippery, and you don't want to accidentally cut a finger off, you know, because if it's cutting through the chicken's bone, it's going to cut through yours. So there you go, cutting that off. We're going to toss that. Okay, so as you can see now, we've got the spine released. I'm going to go ahead, flip this over, okay, and you're going to kind of do like a CPR, right, and that kind of flattens it out. There we go. So you see how now it's flat, right? Flat bird. Then these guys, I'm gonna tuck back just like that so the tips don't burn. And that's what I'm gonna do here. That's what I'm gonna go ahead and do all 3 chickens. So now what I'm gonna go do, guys, is I'm gonna go ahead and pull back the skin, okay? Remember how I did it like the turkey? How I make these little pockets right here? That's exactly what I'm gonna do here. So I got these pockets, now I'm gonna get my butter. And I'm just gonna put them right inside. Get me some butter and put it inside. Okay. Put it inside these pockets right in there. Remember that butter mixture had that Bollner's chicken rub in there. And then I get my finger and I just kind of push it down so the butter goes all the way through. Okay. And I'll just do this one, just like that. And then I'm gonna do the legs. See, I'm pulling that back a little bit right there. And I'm gonna get my butter, rub it right in there, rub it right in there, and just push it right inside. Just like that, okay? Now what some people also do is they'll get the rub itself and they can put it on that chicken, which I think I'm gonna do. Let's go ahead and peel this back one more time. And I'm gonna hit it with this Bollner's chicken rub, okay? This stuff is super, super good, guys. I highly recommend it. It just gives a good flavor. And like I said, I like putting it, mixing it in with the butter. So you just put it over like that. And then here, remember I peeled this back. I'm just gonna shake it on like that. right in there. Just turn it around one more time. Get this all exposed here. Okay, let's go ahead and get this on here. Nice and generous. Cover back up. Okay, so that's looking really good. And then I'm gonna go over with a little bit of avocado oil. Okay, and then I'm just gonna go over it again. This chicken rub. Just to give it some good flavor. Now I'm gonna flip it, and I'm gonna do the same thing back here. Get a little bit of that butter. I'm gonna rub that butter on here on the back side, and then hit it with the chicken rub. You don't want to do it too much. You don't want it to be super salty. That's pretty much it right there, guys. Now we're starting on the second chicken. Okay, so now I'm just cutting this one out. Okay. Now these things cut through the bone really good, but they don't like the skin. So, all right, that's done. So now I'm gonna go ahead and just cut this excess skin right here off, because that is just gonna burn. All right, so I got this one smashed. Changed my glove, got it free for my rub. Put it right in there. Right, this is the butter that has the seasoning in it, right? Right, put it right in there. Okay, now I'm gonna do the legs. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and hit that with some rub on top, just for extra flavor. Why not? Have some fun with it. Just don't want to put too much where it gets crazy salty. All right, so now gonna hit this up over the skin. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the third one, and I'll come back when they're ready to get put on the grill. All right, guys, so this chicken is ready to go in. Again, I got it all seasoned up. I got 2 with the Boulder's rub, chicken rub on there, and 1 with the Boulder's Uncle Chris seasoning, just because I like that stuff. So let's get going. Let's get these chickens inside. Okay, let's go ahead and pull out this first grate right here. All right. Right here, put that bad boy there. There we go. That one's nice and even. Let's go ahead and get the probe. Now I'm only going to put the probe in the breast. I'm not going to worry about like the way the turkey, in the turkey I'd put one in the thigh and one in the breast. So this one, strictly the breast. It's small. Put it right in the middle. Next probe, right here, thick part of the breast. Get it in there. Try not to be touching any bone, nothing like that. Okay, and let's slide that in there. Our final chicken, let's move our probe out the way. Final chicken. There we go, just like that, right in the breast. And just making sure I'm right in the middle and not against any bone or anything. This sucker closed up. That's it, guys. I'm just gonna leave the pit alone. I'm just gonna set the temperature probes to make sure that everything's nice and neat on that, and we'll come back when these things are ready and at temp, ready to be taken off. All right, everybody, so real quick, we have one chicken that's already done, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull that out now. It already hit 165, so let's go ahead and pull it out. I'm gonna leave you now. When I leave, baby, you can pay the rent. No. All right, we can go ahead and take off this first chicken here. It has hit 165, so let's go ahead and pull this one out and let it rest. See that? Looks pretty good. See that? It says 166 with perfect temp. I wanted to be at 165, so the other two just have a little bit more to go. So let's go ahead and give it another 30 minutes or so. We'll come take a look at it again and see where we're at. Remember, I want to get to 165. So 150 for one of the chickens that's left and 154 for the other. We're gonna just take a quick sneak peek at it though, okay? Quick sneak peek, opening it up. There we go. Let's just get a nice view of that. That looks really good, to be honest, man. Ooh, look at that. I mean, it looks like it's almost done, and I should not be having this thing open, because if, like they say, if you're looking, you ain't cooking, but you know, I just couldn't resist. This is the first time having the spatchcock chicken on the Lone Star Grill, and what do you think, guys? I think it's looking pretty good. That one obviously has the Uncle Chris seasoning on it, and this one just has the chicken rub. So, all right, close it up. Don't want to lose too much heat, which I probably already did. But anyway, guys, oh, there goes my alarm saying, hey, close this daggum thing, you're messing up the temperature. That fireboard is really cool, guys. I would highly suggest it now to you guys. I think it's like, I'll lie, I think it's around 250 for the Pro version or the Deluxe version, whatever you want to call it. But I think it's worth it. It's got, I mean, maybe it has a little bit too much, you know, a lot of us, do we really need everything? Maybe not, but you know what? It's really fun, and it's helping me keep an eye on everything. So the fact that I can just walk away from the transmitter, and I can get everything, receive everything on my phone via Wi-Fi, that's just incredible. So I highly recommend that fireboard. Now, as far as the Lone Star Grill goes, guys, I mean, it kind of speaks for itself, right? I mean, the daggum thing just works like a beast. And that's it, guys. This thing hit 165. Both chickens are ready to come off. So let's hop to it. Oh, there's my alarm telling me, hurry up and get them off. So let's go, let's get them off. Let's take a look at this, Scarlett. What do you think? This one's the one that had the Uncle Chris seasoning on. You can kind of see it's a little bit more texture to it. This one's done as well. Let's go ahead and pull this one out. Looking pretty good. Hopefully I didn't overcook it, because I'm at like I'm at 168 now. So let's, ooh, that looks good. You ready? All right, take a look at that, Scarlett. Can you see that? All right, let's put this thing away, huh? I'm gonna put this guy right in here. It's got the juice on the bottom. For the juice in there on the bottom of the corner. All right, so that's it. Those two are off now. Now we have all three that are resting. I'm gonna let those other two rest about 10 to 15 minutes. I apologize for sweating like a pig, but oh my God, it is hot out here. So anyway, this Lone Star Grill performed super well. Guys, I cannot recommend this company enough to you. Like I said, I don't get paid by them, but oh my goodness, this thing is so easy to maintain temperature. It's so easy to get it to temperature, and there's not a lot of error. Like if I forget to put a log on, it doesn't dip right away in temperature. If I, if I put another log on, it doesn't fly in temperature right away. You know, it's easy to maintain the fire and the temperature where I need it to be. So this thing's just amazing, guys. I mean, I absolutely love it, and if I could, I'm gonna get me another one. I'd like to get maybe a little smaller one, and then maybe another one this size again. But guys, this is awesome. Like I said, the Lone Star Grill performed really well. Letting this thing rest for about 15 minutes. We're gonna come back when we're ready to cut those things. All right, guys, so that chicken has rested. It's ready to be cut into. I don't know about you, but I'm ready, and I know Scarlett is ready to try to taste this out. So let's just hop right in. Okay, Scarlett, you ready? There you go. All right, let's just put this underneath here. Can you see that? Let's go with this one right here. You want me to do this one? Ready? Oof. Ooh, that's the Uncle Chris one. Let's go with the chicken rub first. You wish they could smell it? All right, here we go. Ooh, here comes this one right here. All righty. This one is the one that just had the rub on it. So here we go. Let's just cut into it and see how it is. Can you see the juiciness? Let me just cut this here first. Take that leg off there. Let's do this one too. And cut like this. Cut down. Okay, now, here we go. There we go. There we go. All right. Pulling apart pretty good. There you go, Scarlett. You want to try that out? Is it juicy? Is it dry? You tell me. It's juicy? Okay, let's try it. Oh, wow. She wasn't lying. I'm not going to lie. When I was looking at this thing, I was like, well, Looks a little dry. Well, I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want it to put anything in her head. But she said it was juicy, and it is.
It looks bad.
It does, yeah.
That's why people say don't judge anything by its cover.
I guess so. That's pretty good. Now, let's try some of this dark meat, okay? Let's do this. Okay. Now let's go ahead and try the thigh. So, let's just dip right into that. See that? Let's just get a chunk off. There you go. I'm gonna try this one, guys. That's good. So let's try the skin. Now, the skin is not that crispy. So I'm thinking I probably needed to cook it at a hotter temp to get a little bit crispier. It tastes good though. It's not good for you, so I'm not gonna eat it. So I'm putting that to the side. But now this thigh, it is good. And I really like it. Here comes Uncle Chris. Okay, here is the Uncle Chris. Ready? This one already looks a little crispier. Okay. Cut that. Okay, legs to the side. Let's go ahead and, oh yeah, look at that juice coming out right here, Scarlett. Can you see that juice coming out? Let's turn that right there. See all that? You see that juice? Looks pretty good. So here we go. Do it that way. I'm gonna move these here so I can put the chicken a little closer to this camera here. Now, let's cut it this way. Okay. Let's take this chunk. See that? You see that, Scarlett? That does look juicy already. I don't know if y'all can see that, but that looks good. You want a chunk, Scarlett? Try this one out too. There you go. That one's a lot juicier. So that first one was drier, still had some juice in it. This one, this is a good piece of chicken, Scarlett.
It's hot.
It is hot. You see that? Nice and juicy. Can you see it? Let me squeeze it. See that juice coming out? Yeah. Let's try it with the skin. Okay.
Skin falls off again.
Yep. So let's try this skin. See how crispy it is. Still chewy, but very good. I would eat this, but again, not healthy, so put it to the side. But I would say, man, this one came out really good. So I don't know if I would change the temp on this to get the crispier skin. I think I would be willing to sacrifice the crispy skin, since I don't really eat it anyway, for this juicy, juicy breast. I mean, this is perfect for me, guys. That first one was dry. Well, it was still juicy, but compared to this, it was dry. Here you go, Scarlett, another piece of breast. And usually it's the breast that's super dry, but this is super soft. So I'm gonna put this to the side. Now, those are mine. Let's see how the dark meat was, okay? Okay, put the leg away. And here's the thigh to it. If you wanted to, you could just eat that and it would be very, very good. Take a look at this. Now you can see the juice just coming out of that, right? Falling apart. Yeah, that's good. That's money right there. Look at that. So yeah, guys. Guys and girls, that one was a perfectly cooked piece of chicken. There's no way I would give up crispier skin for any change of that meat. That meat came out perfect. And you know me, guys, I'm usually pretty darn critical of myself. That first one, it was good, a little dry. This one, oh my goodness, this is really good. Puts the other one to shame, but that other one is still good. I'd still eat it, you know. You want another piece, Scarlett? So I'm gonna eat this thigh here. This is really good. Oh man, that's great. But this breast though, look at that. Look at that. That's just incredible. And oh my goodness, it was so good. I'm at a loss for words right now, guys. So I'm sorry if I sound weird. I'm just really happy with how this cook came out. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank y'all so much for joining in. spatchcock chicken on the Lone Star Grill. You can't go wrong. It's super simple to cook. Split the chicken, open it up, season it however you want. Me, what I did, I seasoned it with the Bollner's chicken rub, and then I seasoned it, the last one, Bollner's chicken rub and Uncle Chris steak seasoning. I know it's steak seasoning, but you know what? I put it on everything, to be honest with you. I even put it on vegetables. It's a very, very good seasoning, and I highly recommend it. But this is the way I do it. Take the positives and negatives. I mean, y'all might have better ways of doing it, and I'm willing to listen. I will say, first chicken that I cut open, on a scale from 1 to 10, I'd give it a 6 or 7. Taste, I liked. Juiciness was kind of there. Probably more of a 6 on the juiciness scale. It wasn't dry, it wasn't gummy, it didn't stick to my teeth, none of that stuff. But when I compared it to the second one, now that was a 10 of 10. That was even an 11, guys, because that chicken was super, super juicy. I'm sure you guys saw all that juice pouring out. And I'm gonna be honest, that was probably luck right there. I'm gonna act as if I know what I'm doing, but to be honest, that was probably a lucky chicken that I had right there. But again, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Take the positives and the negatives, do whatever, have some fun with your cooks, you know what I mean? You may not agree with the temperatures that I cook at. You might not agree with me opening the pit. There's all these things that we can agree and disagree on. But ultimately, guys, your support has just been excellent, awesome. I'm super happy. Over 1,000 subscribers. It's amazing, guys. I never thought we'd get here. Let's see if we can push it to, I don't know, 10,000. I don't know. Let's just keep growing together. Whatever it gets to is what it gets to. I thank you guys very, very much. Again, Fatty's Barbecue. I hope you enjoy it. We'll keep making videos, and we'll see you on the next episode.